We solemnly swear to keep it 100.
2Pac, his killer, he passed. Yes, that's the news of the week.
Damn.
All right, so the 2Pac's murderer, Keefe D, has been arrested.
We do have some breaking news coming through our studios right now. This does relate to the late 2Pac Shakur. According to our content partners over at the Associated Press, Las Vegas police have arrested a man in that deadly 1996 drive-by shooting of 2Pac Shakur. Dwayne Davis was arrested early this morning, although the exact charge or charges were not immediately clear, according to two officials with first-hand knowledge of the arrest. They were not authorized to speak publicly.
Okay, shut up. All right, so Keefe D, Dwayne, whatever his name is.
I don't know him.
I don't even know who he is.
I hear that he's been talking about this for a long time.
He's been talking about this for many years now.
But what is he saying? Like he gives us information like he was present, or he's accounting as he did it and he's confessing.
He's always tried to put himself in the car, but he was saying he was not the shooter. What happened was 2Pac got into it with a guy at a casino,
Right.
Whatever Anderson or whatever.
Orlando Anderson. I guess Orlando. It was something going on with Orlando was beefing with the guys that 2Pac was with, Crips and Bloods, whatever.
Right.
Somebody spotted Orlando Anderson, said he's over there. 2Pac just goes off.
Yeah, so I remember him stomping him and all.
Right. He just runs off and takes off on him, starts stomping him. The guy's a real gangbanger. The guy's like, hey, this nigga 2Pac did this. We got to get him back, right?
This was all before the fight happened.
I don't know the timeline as far as the fight. I don't know if it was before or after the fight, but I do know it was in a casino in Las Vegas in 96, September 96. Apparently, Keefe D got him, some other guys, his uncle, whoever they rode with, and they spotted 2Pac in the streets. And they gunned him down. And that was always the story. He kept the story as I was in the car, but my nephew was the one who handled his business. He's always told that story. But for whatever reason, and I don't know why it's come back up now, finally, but they just finally have arrested Keefe D. And, to that I say, good job.
I mean,
like, get him the fuck out of here.
27 years after the fact, you take away a legend like that. A nobody takes away a legend like that. I mean, 2Pac would have been 52. Was that'd be accurate?
Man, we can't count. Are you fucking serious?
He was 25.
I was just like, that must be boy man.
he was 25. That was 27 years ago. 52.
Let me tell you something. I was just.
Did you do that? Did you add that up prior to the show starting?
No, baby. This is. When I tell you I'm a genius, boy, you think I'd be lying?
Yeah, actually, absolutely.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so but they finally arrested because all the rest of it was 3 or 4 guys in the car. They all dead. Orlando's
they're
dead,
all dead
except for him, except for Keefe D. He was the last man standing.
So no wonder he was blaming other.
Hold on. He was the last man standing, or should I say sitting in a jail cell? Let me get my shit off, dog.
That was.
No.
Yeah, no?
Man, that was weak.
Kritina, no?
Like your anal muscle weak. Like weak.
Okay. Oh, that's funny. Boy, I
think after the like I just thought about it.
That was way better than yours.
Hey, man. All right. So anyway, what do y'all think? Y'all just good?
I think it's good.
I think it's overdue. I mean, especially like you say, he's been talking about it this long and nobody's done anything. I think that's kind of shitty,
Apparently, he felt like he had some kind of agreement in place with authorities that if he gave up his nephew in that murder, then he had
so they could have somebody.
So he was a CI, and they finally just basically cashed him in on like, nah, it's over.
I don't really know all the details, just like everything. Who knows?
Because I think in high profile case like that, they be just trying to. I'm not gonna say just trying to find somebody, but they be trying to close the case so that it won't be like a stain. Because that was like a stain on their precinct for a long time. Like, how could you not find the person who shot 2Pac?
I could have bet money that it would have been Suge Knight or Puffy behind it, one way or another.
It's just too easy. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people still saying that it was Diddy. Diddy was behind it. Diddy was behind it. I'm like, come on, dog. we all know the story. We know what happened.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows what happened with that story of him taking off on Orlando in the casino. So I don't know. Rest in peace, Tupac. Keefe D. Enjoy the rest of your time in prison because
Man, fuck you, for taking the legend, man.
Man, you took that boy
so
took
much
Pac.
talent.
Yeah.
But I mean, Pac. So let me ask you this: did Pac bring it on himself?
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, you're living the street code. You're living this life of you want to be this gangster, and you're just walking up to people as famous as you are in a casino, and you're stomping on them because of gang affiliations. What do you expect? I mean, you're throwing it out there in the universe. It could slap you.
Absolutely. What you think?
No, I agree with that, but I think it just kind of breaks my heart sometimes because to know, like, to live in that era at the time, and the fact that Tupac wasn't a gangster, he just portrayed this image of such and hung around people who did such.
Right.
And it is just one of those things, like, because you get sucked into the environment in which you're portraying, like.
It's hard to picture somebody with that much talent. I mean, he was a great, like, even in his movies,
right.
he did well. His rapping was amazing. His poetry, even like some of the, like, when they had him in interviews and you would listen to him talk, he was high intelligence.
Right.
I mean, the way he saw things was, man, it was beautiful.
And before his time, like, it was. Very...
I mean, he died at 25.
25. A child.
25.
25 is a child right now.
But the thing about that, I tell people, 25 is a child, but he died at 25.
No, I know.
So the stuff that he was doing was pre-25.
And that's because he was in jail for a while as well.
Man,
I mean, think about all that.
Incredible person, man. Rest in peace to the legend, man, Tupac. All right, we got another.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show.